Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Let's Play Empyrion. I didn't mean to get my drone out, and I've all pressed the wrong button. It's all going wrong right in the first bit. And yes, I'm 7-Foot Dust Bunny, and today looks like it's already going to be one of those days. So, between episodes, I haven't actually done a vast amount, actually. We've got an auto miner over there on the Cobalt. Our furnace is happily blasting its way through all the ore we collected. Now I'm pretty sure there's enough here to get my CV on the go. However, he says, however, I have a couple of plans. One, I'm definitely going to have a go at pot-shotting that other oxygen base and seeing if I can pot-shot the core from above, which I'm quite keen to try. And I've been making rockets because I basically ran out. Yeah, we got enough. So we're going to load up the Vixen and give that a go. You might see I also have two other auto miners in here, which I'm going to take out for now, because I'll probably need the space. I got some other auto miners in here because my two other auto miners I would like to take to one of the other planets we went to last time, and basically get them down on some Erestrium Zirconium, so long term I can get there and back again quite easily, load up one of the ships with as much as I can carry and fly off, which would be great. But to do that, I've basically taken all the easy pickings, so I'm going to have to take out one of the bases there, for which I'm going to need the Vixen. The Vixen doesn't have a warp drive, so I might have to come up with something. But first things first, we're gonna have a pot shot at this oxygen distribution hub. So let's see if we can bullseye that. Unfortunately, I've got a horrible feeling it's going to be dark, which is not going to help things. But if it is, I'm gonna wait it out and I'll bring you back in when we're over. So it's getting light and the oxygen hub is there. Now, as is tradition, it has become sort of foggy. Now, if I remember rightly, the core is about... Let's just turn that off a second. The core is about there. Oh, something's shooting me. Might give that a little bit of a chance to stop. So the core is about there where my crosshair is, where the two bits are. So I'm going to try and dive down. I'm just going to see what's my range here. My range is about 200, just shy of. We're about 300 out, so I'm going to get fairly close. I'm going to dive in and see if I can hit that core like that, which I think I just did. So I think that was that, all in one hit. That easy if you know where the core is. The base is ours. Yep, pretty sure we're good. Even land inside. I'm that confident, he says. I'm that confident. This is going to go poorly, isn't it? Right. Bad guys? Any? Everything is off. Hopefully no accidental loss of loot this time round. We'll grab all of those and we'll get straight in. You know, did I bring a core with me? I did. How sweet is that? Brought a core with me and yeah, I've basically bullseyed it right out. So that is how you do that in a super simple way. So if you see any of these, that's what you need to do. Look for these 2 towers, get above it, fly down, hammer in a bunch of rockets, take the core clean off. Now, these are ours. I don't know what these are shooting. Probably Zirax, which is hilarious to me. Or golems. I don't know what they're shooting. Let's have a look here. Let's go to devices. What we got? Turrets? Any turrets? It's not even going to mention the alien devices. Ion turret, alien. Problem is, we can, like, keep these on the base, but I don't believe we can provide what they need, the ammunition for them. I don't even know if they need ammunition. They might just shoot forever, but I know if you take them, they don't turn into anything particularly exciting. Like these only turn into sentry guns. Oh, my inventory is already full because I am linked to the wrong thing. There we go. And I don't expect my inventory to survive this. I'm probably going to have to bring the Pearl over. But as you would expect with the oxygen depot, there is quite a bit of oxygen. We took that one. Take all these. Oh, internal error has occurred. Please give a short control. Let's just try and continue for the minute and check. Whoa. That was not me. Something actually shot at me then. Hello? Whoa. Something's shooting techs. What's actually shooting here? Is that actually the turret shooting? Ah! See? Full already. Full already. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go back over and pick up the Pearl, I think. Because this ain't gonna take a lot. I'd like to retrieve these turrets. I'll show you what you get for them. But I believe it's just a gap turret or something like that. It's a bit disappointing. You would hope to get like a laser turret or something. Let's have a quick look in this little puppy. There's some Neo in there. Nothing too super exciting, but we know there's some inside these balls as well. So we'll come back and we'll get all of those. And get rid of the spawn pads. Yoink. And we'll get that. But yeah, we'll... Oh, really? Okay, so I'm gonna fly back. Get myself the Pearl and come back to loot this thing. I'll bring you back in for a little bit of looting. Show you what we actually get from the loot containers. I need to check I'm heading in vaguely the right direction. And then we'll move on to part 2 of the plan, which is to go to the other planet, take out a base, and see if we can put down an auto miner. And of course it does. As soon as I get here, the base is under attack. So just gonna quickly make sure I've got I'm gonna use the hopper for this. I'm gonna make sure I've got a little bit of pentaxid in the tank. Because the hopper is actually really good for just defending the base, because I can just go up, find the drone wherever it is. There you go. In this case we've got a Zirax landing ship, and yeah, you just get the turrets to lay into it to give that extra bit of help. I mean, at the moment, base turrets and everything do kind of leave a bit to be desired. Whoa, that's taken a bit to get down. Is it actually going to land? Oh god, oh no, whoa. That was close to landing. It was going to land on my solar panels. The bastard. Oh god. Stuck inside. Stuck inside. Took out the tree. Lights. What you got for me? Anything? Anything? Come on. Let me select you. Projectile pistol, heavy weapons upgrade kit, and some energy. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Now, back to the other base. Back to the looting. We've defended our base. We'll go for it. I swear to God, you move slower now. I swear I moved faster before, but I'm sure it's probably got something to do with the heavy armor. Anyway, I'll bring you back in as we get over it to do the looting on the other base, and we can see what we get. Okay, so here we are, pulled up at the base. It feels a bit weird, I've got to say, to pull up at a base with all the Xerak's base with all the turrets still intact. Just like, yeah, it's fine. Oh, I've done my favourite thing, not link up to the inventory. I don't want that cargo pallet. I would very much like to have the pearls main input there, and then I would also like to I'm gonna have to do it differently. There you go, that'll be fine. We'll stick that there. Pearl main input, please. Input, thank you. Link, thank you. Go. Alright, grab those. We know we've already grabbed the oxygen. Oh, I didn't pick the stuff up out of it. Oh, connected toolbar, please. Come on. Need to give me the connected toolbar. This is the easiest way if you get this situation. Or you should be able to press Shift F and do it, but sometimes I find that doesn't work, so there we go. Grab that, chuck that in, there we go. Right, we can see what these turrets give us. You'll see it's actually really disappointing. Here he comes. Here comes. Projectile turret. Joy. What a waste. Yoink, yoink. Last of all, we'll pick up the... we'll grab this. We'll grab these. I guess it's kind of worth having. Maybe-ish, possibly. Not sure. Might deconstruct them. That's worthless. Let's just chuck those bits in there. And now we'll put the pearls main input over here, and then we can just dump that through. Lovely. Yoink, 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 yoink. Did we yoink this one? Oh, flux core. Not flux core. Power coil. Not bad. Boring. Oh, I've done it again. See if it'll work this time. But I think that picks it up to my inventory anyway, which it does. It's a bit cack. Alright, sentry gun. You. At least we pick up a little bit of fuel here and there. But my big plan really is to try and get all of that. Oh, hello. Hello, sir. What have you got for me? Nothing hugely exciting. A bit disappointed. What were you shooting out there? But, yeah, I would like this base to be somewhere I can essentially come back to if I need to. You know, if everything goes horribly, horribly pear-shaped, then I can come back here and get myself back on my feet. Now, that shouldn't actually be necessary, but it's very much a nice to have. So, with that, that's why I want to set up the auto miners around on pretty much most of the major sort of deposits I'm going to need. because then I'm set up ready to go if I really need to recover from something terrible happening. What do we got? Oh, need to get up inside to reach that. There we go. So we had a little bit of a restroom, a pulse rifle, minigun, and a med bay. He's got some medical devices. I am looking forward very much to bringing this big CV in. I've been keeping it a bit of a secret, been keeping it under wraps, because it's not a new one, and it tends to be someone a designer I wouldn't go for because he's hugely popular. So that probably gives it away to some of you. But it's an old one. I'm not sure I'm gonna have done whether I'm gonna have done a couple of mods to it or not. It's an oldie but a goodie. So, oh, whoops. I'll leave that with you guys, and maybe you can figure out which one it is. But yeah, I'll be bringing it in hopefully in maybe the next episode, if all goes according to the master plan. If not, probably the episode after. We're pretty close to getting there with it. Was that a T2 pulse rifle? That was a T2 pulse rifle. Nice. I just want an epic one now. So if I'm right, that is pretty much everything. The previous version of this base, I basically just cut all these off as well and grabbed all the bits falling down as they came down to, well, bolster my iron and bits like that. But to be honest, now I really don't actually need to do that. We will definitely be taking out the other missile base. I would like to clear this base out, this planet off completely, really, before we go anywhere. To have it as a safe planet. That missile base I think we can do, but these two or three shielded POIs gonna pose a bit of a problem. We're gonna need, you know, probably a proper tank to actually hit those. So I'm gonna be giving that a bit of thought as to whether we bring any tanks in. If you've got a suggestion of a good tank, I mean, I've used my tank a couple of times and I'm thinking about designing a new one, but I'm a bit pushed for time at the moment, so I may not have a new tank design up and running in time for when I need it. So no guarantees on that. Speaking of designs, well, first of all, I think that's it for this POI. But speaking of builds and designs, I'm hoping, if not available at the bottom of this episode, by next episode, I will have the Vixen and the Skipper up on the workshop and available to download if you are interested. If not, not. But they will be there. Right, I will drop this back to base and we'll start looking at planning to go and see if we can take out a base on one of the other planets where all that Erestrum and Zircosium was, to see if we can set up some auto miners there. Okay, so we're back at base. I've got the Vixen on top of the Pearl there, ready to go, because that's how we're getting over there. This time, for a little bit of security, I've taken some wood and some basic resources with me, just in case. Just in case I get cored or warp drived and wind up in a similar situation to what I was in before. I've also put plenty of oxygen in the Pearl, ready to go. My armor looks decent, apart from I would very much like not to take. I've got it elsewhere somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? It's stored somewhere. Well, what have we got on at the moment? Sorry, we've got tanks. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna I'm going to keep the EVA boost on me just in case I need it for some reason. You are still working on that. That's fine. How are we looking on food? We've got 9 on us. We'll make sure we've got plenty, again, just in case for some horrible reason we get stranded on that hellhole of a planet. And then we're going to head over. Oh, the one last thing I need to do, which I haven't done yet, is make a bunch of pentaxid. So for that I need to go over to here, move some of the pentaxid crystals over. I mean, you can see here we now have a lot of raw materials ready to go. Quite a significant amount. Not, oh no, you know, not infinite amounts, but it's not bad. Let's be honest, it's pretty decent. So we'll get this one making a bunch of pentaxid crystals for us. That should do it. And in the meantime, I'm going to shuffle this over onto the blueprint, because I think this should get us most of the way there. A couple of things missing, but should be pretty good. And there you go. And I'll go down and turn the furnace off, make sure the other bits are off. I've almost finished the other garden in there. I added it in the meantime. So need a few more grow plots and a bit of texturing and a few bits like that. And then we're almost going to be finished with this base. Pretty much just in time to leave it. But yeah, I'll get that sorted out and I'll bring you back in when we're getting over towards the other planet, because I'm going to need to fly around and pick a good target. So that might take me a little while, and I don't want to completely bore you to tears after the last episode of grinding ores, which I appreciate. Some of you did appreciate seeing the grind, so that's all good. But I'll bring you back in when we're heading over there. So I think this is going to be my target. This is actually the one we crashed the pearl on. The pearl marker is still here, but if we just take a look at the map here, we've got a small Zask, a medium Erestrum, and a small Erestrum, and a medium Zask. Now I don't remember before finding any large ones, unless they're on the other planet. But ultimately, this is to cover our asses rather than a permanent sort of solution for all our needs. So I don't have too big an issue with this. Plus, Zascosium you tend to need less of in practicality than you do Erestrum. You need like Erestrum gel for weapons and stuff like that. You don't need Zask, but you do need them in fairly equal amounts for building ships and stuff like that. But if we want, we could probably take out that one up there, and the two are fairly close together. And then if we do end up with enough auto miners, we can put auto miners on all of it. But I think that's going to be the plan. I don't want to actually turn this off. I want to turn the thrusters off. Turrets and weapons on, thrusters off. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. 'Tis done now. Because the turret will be trying to come up through the Vixen up there, which will be interesting and probably lead to some funkiness. If I can access it, I will turn it off. So let's see if I can turn that device off before I thing, and then it will disappear, because otherwise I might get some interesting effects when I try and take off in the pearl in a minute. Sorry, take off in the pearl, take off in the Vixen. All these names. Right. So let's let the shields charge up a bit. We'll make sure we're reloaded with a plasma drone, which I'm not too worried about. But yeah, we're going to get incoming straight away. Need to just identify where these are. There. But I don't think they're going to be too big an issue, to be honest, given how well we've taken them out on the other bases back on the planet we're on. I think we'll be able to take these down pretty easy. Really? Are you not going down, turrets? That other one went down so quickly. What am I shooting? Am I not shooting you? I don't know why it's not even shooting me. Are you serious? What is taking you all the time to blow up? The biggest issue is going to be our... you might notice we have some friendly overseers right there. Which is not the best thing. Now I don't know... hang on, we'll get rid of this plasma drone in a second that's shooting me, that's upsetting me. That'll do you. Other than that, I'm back and now I mean business. Haha. So yeah, we've got some overseers right there. Seriously? I just missed that, like, completely. Die, scumbag. Yeah, there's quite a few overseers around here. I mean, I'm gonna jump out and see what this drone has got. But there's gonna be overseers around here all over the place. Ooh, radiation here is rather unfriendly. Yeah, oh, 16 rats, that's not great. Sometimes these overseers drop quite nice stuff, so let's have a quick look at what you've got for me. Anything? Meat and pentaxid. And can I just get rid of your friend here? You know the head of these things, they remind me very much of the alien from the original Independence Day. If anyone sort of remembers that, very similar head. There's something dropped on the ground there, so we're just... I'm gonna try and land here, which I haven't really managed very well. Just fuel. So hopefully this is going to be relatively easy to core. We're just going to sit here. Hope we don't get attacked by a drone. Okay. I'm not going to go in on ground level. This is going to be very easy to core. Consider yourself cored. There we go, that was easy to core. Not bad, not bad. Vixen, you can take... oh, I didn't unload you, that was not my wisest move ever. Okay, but that's okay, that's okay. Small generator, yeah. Do you mind letting me see how much fuel you've got? I will take your fuel. Thank you very much. This was somewhat easier than I expected it to be, I've got to be honest. Is there anything good up here? Is this one of these things where there's an interesting... where you can actually, again, sort of, aha, hello, and hello. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Says, getting a lot of health packs. I'm building up the health packs now. And you? What have you got for me? A railgun and some ores and good things. I'm assuming that is it for you. I wonder if I stand here, can I get my drone out? I can. There you go. Yeah, that's light out. There's not a lot else in here. I don't think there's anything else of value in these things. They're not massive sort of POIs, so I suspect there's not a lot else in here. But you know, there was a good couple of loot containers, and it was really quite easy to take out. So I mean, I'm quite happy to go and do the other one, because I think ultimately that was a pretty easy takedown. And we can easily come back, go and do that with another one. I was there thinking it was going to be a lot harder than that, but that was pretty easy all in all. We now have free reign. Zeraxian scumbag territory. I noticed here, it's odd. On this planet, it doesn't show as like Zerax territory like that does. These outposts don't actually show as Zerax territory. They just show as a base, which is strange to me. I'm not sure why that is, but I'm gonna just pull up at the Pearl here, drop off the bits inside the inventory. Let's start off with just putting the fridge stuff in the fridge, and we'll put the It always seems I always seem to want to go for the fridge. Store everything in the fridge. Money, fridge. Weapons, fridge. You know, everything goes in the fridge. Right, all of this will, most of this anyway, we'll chuck in. There we go. Yep. And the extra goodies I chucked in the ammo box as well. I'm keeping those. I'll keep that one just in case. And the rest of you can go in the Pearl, and that will unload me a bit. How come? Oh no, that most of that's the ammo. No problem. While I'm on it, I'm going to get rid of this marker. Yeah, we'll remove, thank you. And what I'm going to do is, my other temptation is maybe I can turn this into a teleporter base at some point. So I'm going to waypoint, show on HUD, base. What are we going to call it? Erest mine. Oh, okay. Erest mine. There we go. Accept. So that's where we're going to be mining. Now, that's where the silicon deposit is. Let's fly over and just take this other base out. As we're in the vicinity, we may as well. And then we can label that one Zask Mine. And I'm not going to call them just yet. I might have a look at them, work out whether it's worth putting something like a teleporter in there, so you could teleport over to them. Depends on how easy it's going to be to get to the mine and back without getting completely marmalized by the terrain and issues like that. I don't know what's going on with that other gun. Oh, took a bit more in the way of hits there than I'd planned, actually. I was being a bit lapsadaisical while I was talking. A couple of these seem to take a bit more damage to get rid of than the others. That one went down very quickly. This one's taking round after round after round. Come on. Oh, I blew up the same container again. Oh, I'm blowing up other things. Come on. Really? Wow. Chewing through the ammo there. And you, sir, will you be an easy or a difficult? You are easy. So yeah, it seems like 2 of the turrets are quite tough, and 2 of them are quite sort of weak. Let's see if we can get on here and use it as a bit more of a platform. There we go. That'll do. Let's not turn it off. Just in case. Just in case. What do we get? A couple more Promethean packs, as kind of expected, to be honest. Shoot that one off. We know exactly where we're going. Hello. Goodbye, core. And job's a good one. And what do we get? Anything exciting? Another T2 assault rifle. Blah. Okay. And fuel wise, we'll take it. You. Oh, come on, jetpack. There we go. If you don't mind. And we'll try and get up into here. There we go. Anything else good? Another T2 pulse rifle and a radiation boost. And use an armor boost. Good. More health packs. Wow, we're over 40 now. And we're good. And that's pretty much everything. But again, I do feel like this could make a suitable, like, little teleporter base. I mean, it's not very far out over to the Zascosium. I mean, you could put a little thing here. You know, a spur route with a Wi-Fi on it, so that you can actually get in range of the Zask and still be in range of the base to store it. The problem is, teleporters don't allow you to teleport huge amounts of materials. I was wondering if I made a mistake then. But yeah, it'd be relatively easy. I mean, I'm gonna go back, get the. I should have brought it with me actually. Gonna get the auto miners and slap them down in these 2 places. The odd thing is, for me, I find that auto miners, of course, don't get attacked at all. Seems a bit odd. It almost feels to me like they should. Not that I'm advocating at Elyon to go and do that and make our lives hard. But I did once actually design a little base that sits over an auto miner to protect it. But actually, all it does is draw fire to it. So it's not really that ideal. Also, quick note, if you do get as far as next time when the blueprints will be available, what's down here? Level 2 something? Let's just check that out quickly. Yeah, if you do check those out, you will find the blueprint for this one has slightly different gun setup. I've put a couple of plasmas on there, and that's mainly just because, strictly speaking, the 4x rocket is not compliant with the number you're allowed to put on a ship typically. Oh, I accidentally switched, and therefore I felt like I should change it. It's just going to be another one of these bases, isn't it? I mean, it's tempting just because it's easy loot, but I'll think about it. I'm going to go back and put the auto miners down. There's so many of these. But yeah, I did change it just because of that, and yeah, that was the only reason. If I were you, I would, and you want to play the way I play with unlimited number of rocket launchers and things like that you can put on things, then just go in creative, take off the plasmas and put the rockets on. Easy as that, and then you can spawn it in as you want it. Anyway, that's going to be all for this episode, and I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe as always, and join us again next time. Thanks a lot.